So thank you all for coming along to this micro webinar. So this session is working with long documents and we're going to create a table of contents. So today's aim, by the end of this session, you'll be able to format headings using styles and insert a table of contents into a Word document. So I'm just going to show you a Word document I've created already. Just to let you know, if you want to get the latest version of Word, you can download a free copy from portal.office.com. And to install the latest version, when you log in with your student or staff username or password, you can go up to the top right-hand corner, install Office, and just click on this option here. You can see that this is my area where all my documents are saved, everything I've been working on recently, and then you can access Word on the left-hand side by here. So I'm just going to close that down. So this is my scheme of work. It's a really long document. You can see there are 97 pages at the moment. And to navigate around this, I can scroll down and I can see my introduction heading. Now I can add format into this just by selecting it and choosing bold, maybe underline, and increase the font size. And I've got course aims, I can highlight that. And from my toolbar by here, I can make that bold, underlined, even change the fonts. But to keep it consistent, I can use the styles up here. So styles are just a predefined set of formatting styles. So it could be the font type, the size, if you have any bold or underlining and so on. So if I just go back to the beginning, click on the word introduction, and I'm going to choose a style from this list. I can click on the arrow to see the full list. So we have different headings. If you had a quote, you could use that style. But I'm just going to use heading 1 for my heading 1 to stand out. I have my course aims, so I can just click anywhere here on course aims and maybe choose heading 2. And I can just work through my document, and any of the headings I think I'd like them to stand out, I can choose a heading from up in the styles group. Now, to add my table of contents, I just need to click where I'd like my table of contents to appear. So I'm just going to click above introduction, and I can go up to the references tab. And on the left-hand side, we have this table of contents group. And if I click on table of contents, I can choose automatic table 1 or automatic tables 2 and so on. I'm just going to pick the first one. And if I scroll back up, can you see that it's taken all of my heading styles and it's put it into one area? So this is basically my overview of the document. I have the introduction and the dots and then the page number. So I can just check all my sections. Yes, they look great. And here I've got the structure of the course. And then I go to lesson overviews. So I can just click on the, use the control and the mouse key together, and it jumps to that area within the document. So with the control key, click with my mouse, and I can navigate around. Something else that I can do is go up to the View tab, and within the show group, we have the navigation pane. Now, if I click on headings, you can see all of those headings are in one list, and I can easily navigate around my document. Okay, so I've got my conclusion at the end, but I'm sure I typed in references, a references section. So what I can do is just type into this box and search for references. Well, here's my reference, but I'd like it to be in my table of contents. So all I need to do is click on references, go back to home and choose heading 1. Now, instead of me using page up or scrolling all the way back up to the top of my document, I can just click on Introduction in the navigation pane, and it takes me to page 3. And if I scroll up, I can see my table of contents. Now, I've inserted my references area, and I need to update my table of contents. So I can just hover, and then I can just click on the drop down, update table, and update the entire table, and click on OK. And if I scroll down, you can see my references have appeared within my table of contents. And if I want to jump back down, I can use Control, left click with my mouse, or I can just click within that navigation pane and it takes me to my references section. If you decide that you want to remove this table of contents, all you need to do is click on it, click on the drop down and choose Remove Table of Contents. And then to bring it back, go to the References tab, choose Table of Contents and just click on the one you want and you'll see your table of contents. So it's much easier than manually typing in the title of the page and finding the page number. So if anything updates in your document and you use the electronic table of contents, it will also automatically update here. So you can right click as well, update field, and update the page numbers or the entire table. So just to quickly recap, if you want to add styles to your document, click or highlight the heading, go up to the Home tab, and within the Styles group, choose a heading. So either heading 1 for a main heading, heading 2 for a subheading, and so on. You can go up to where you want the table of contents to be inserted, click on the References tab, and choose Table of Contents. And the benefits of using a table of contents is that it automatically creates an overview of your document. So it's great if you're working with somebody, you can easily find the sections. It's very easy to navigate, especially when you bring up the navigation pane. And you can also use the Control key and your mouse to jump between sections. It will allow you to create professional looking documents that contain a table of contents. And most importantly, it will save time. So I'm just going to stop the recording